Hello, friends. What do you do after the emergency podcast? What is the emergency after the emergency? And no, we're not talking about the letdown game by OKC that got blown out. No, we're not talking about the Indiana Pacers blowing a 20-point lead. No, we're not talking about anything else besides we never saw this coming. A WWE star is the TNA World Heavyweight Champ. No other than Mr. Whoop That Trick. Trick Williams told everybody he was going to do it. I swear I didn't believe it. And if you're WWE, you had to do something big. If you're TNA, you had to do something big because you were going head to head with AEW, double or nothing tonight, and boy, did they go big. This is Sean. It's WOD. All I need is 10 minutes. We're going to jump the intro. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Battleground, the last show for WWE to close out the Memorial Day weekend, setting up the Memorial Day Monday Night Raw, which will be a typical Monday Night Raw. Pretty much was a predictable show. Everything we said came to pass. Now, was it predictable like Saturday Night Main Event? Yes and no. I thought Oba and Miles Bourne would be a little bit more Oba dominated. Very good match, very good storytelling. Jordan Grace, Stephanie Valkyrie match, arguably one of the greatest matches of the night. That was a good match. But the show still was Trick Williams and Joe Hendry, who everybody was looking forward to. When that match came on, the crowd was wild for that match. And they didn't let down. Following a hot Oba match, I really thought they were going to let down with that Oba Miles match. Like, okay, can Joe and Trick keep the intensity up? Because they told a great story. And, you know, WWE's good with that David Goliath story. The underdog versus the over giant, super heavyweight wrestler. He finds a way not to win, but arguably put on a good match. They do that all the time. Typical WWE booking. So I knew that match was going to be halfway decent. So he was going to be just an Oba squash match. So we got a good match. But WWE did something I did not see coming. Going in, I thought Joe Hendry, we believe, would walk out the TNA World Champ because it's been happening. Anytime a TNA wrestler puts their title on the line, Moose done it, the Hardy Boys did it, they win. Anytime an NXT person puts their title on the line, Roxanne Perez, Jordan Grace last year, Obafemi and Moose, the NXT person wins. So this is nothing new, and we like the merger. But I always said, can you take the merger seriously if nobody from the cross the brands cross the titles over? And WWE, out of all the nights, this was the night I wasn't expecting. They did the unexpected. I really thought this would have happened at the Crockett Cup, NWA, a lower string premium live event held by the NWA. Natty Neidhart was eligible to go fight on behalf of the WWE and the NWA show. They set up a good way to tell a story with her and Kenzie Page for the NWA women's title. And I said, if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be Natty. She's going to win this title. It's not going to be talked about. She's going to show up to Raw SmackDown with the NWA title or show up to NXT with it. And then they're going to B-roll to film her win it and kind of get people excited. Now, us as diehards who watch all wrestling, we knew this match was going on. We would have knew about it, but you got those people who are just WWE people. You got some people who are just AEW people who would not known about it. Well, that didn't happen in May. But turnaround Memorial Day weekend, Trick Williams beat Joe Hendry for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. The first wrestler. Now, this has been done. Carl the Machine Gun Anderson was a New Japan champ on the weekend and a WWE star competing on WWE TV, Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown. But Carl the Machine Gun Anderson was not allowed to bring the New Japan title on WWE programming. Triple H allowed him to go wrestle on the weekend in New Japan, defend that title till he finally dropped it. This is the first time ever a WWE star doesn't cross over and go on their promotion. Their promotion comes on theirs and wins another promotion's title. And now, such the merger is going on, we'll be crossing over. And this is big. This is very big because this is now going to set up for more the NWA, all these other people to start working these agreements where WWE stars can win their title, have it on WWE, or vice versa, have their guy go win a WWE title. Now, two ways we're going to fall out with this before we get ready to sign off. Trick Williams will show up on Impact as the TNA World Champ on live TV. Trick Williams will show up on Tuesday night NXT as the TNA World Heavyweight Champ. Now, this sets up Joe Hendry, I believe, to now get on the path to go beat Obafemi and win that NXT title and take it back to TNA. It's only fitting that it happens. The only way it can happen to make this full circle is he has to go on and win this title and bring it back to TNA and say, you guys got my World Heavyweight title TNA. We got the NXT title. They find a way to get both of them to drop it. Both of them start working their ways to the main roster. Of course, Joe Hendry coming to WWE when his contract is up. Trick Williams headed to the main roster. We saw history made. They had to do something big. They were going against AEW Double or Nothing. If you're going to do something big, this was the night. They made history tonight. I'm still shocked. Can't believe it happened. But hey, I cannot wait to Tuesday night for NXT and Thursday night for Impact to see the fallout of Trick Williams becoming the new TNA World Heavyweight Champ. This is Sean. Thank you for tuning to this special edition of WOD. And who's going to be next? Will the NWA open up the door and cross over? They let Maddie come on their show. I mean, not Maddie, Natty come on their show. Now will they open up the door and have somebody come to NXT? This is getting big. Right now, wrestling is just, I told you, a while back on WOD, Triple H grew up in the territory system. He loves the territories. He really thought that creativity had worked because you were able to share a pool of talent amongst different brands, put each other champs on all around, and carry around from different territory to territory. We're seeing this unfold before us. This is big right here. This is very, very monumental. Trick Williams making history doing this. This is Sean. I can't wait to Tuesday night NXT and Thursday Impact. This is Sean, and I'll see you on WOD this Saturday. Thank you for tuning to another emergency of the emergency WOD segment.